ebusuafo me cheche mu nyina ye frɛ me abana kwatema ene me ba mo nche a Guinness World Record ama me kwan say meet my longest cookathon entimpam che o mehia momoa esan say Guinness for age matuma ye ne print no approval o mo de ma me no eno ne da screen ne no eno nti ama o ye platform so e de o mo animonyam abeta amechi ya sante man Ghana man ehia momoa say electronics anase ska anase aduane ene kitchen ne ma bia wo bia no wo betimi so de abe support ye se de be yankunimdie no e be ya sante man ene Ghana man ye dia so pese wo boy ska semu anase enemem ne se wuntimi emfa ma numbers we eso na wo betimi e dia fa
0242 08 74 73 0242 08 74 73 0256 63 23 36 0256 63 23 36
ti so wo kumase anase kumase mpatemu ha bia wo bia wo pese wa wo de ne mane so ba wo betimi de aba oil party ye nsabeka program ne be sha 16 February e wo Knox Hotel ewo aswa adofonom eya amometa amechi se de be yankunimdie e be ye dia medamase
make you no complain.
Okay, Yamobibia ha emobibia kwaba aha promise 102.7 Jumedi ni din highway sports ye be sori so nonsia na nonsia kase ebo no aba betoa so de amaye ya trase sabre wonim se ya godie mu nsem ene aboabo no de ebrew ba bibia wo bia tikan ho free sabre ekopim se eye nonsia bebo aye be sori so ma nonsia kase ebo no aba no Uni nyina beka bom na afi ensem no yatimi edidi ho enkomo ya cheche ya adwene ewo dwumade yi eso ensem a yaboabo ano ede ba enawie yi a yebedi ho enkomo Kwadwo Obin Junior eya crowds of folk eye ne yebeti aka se won former player se de ntiase aye adwuma between Kwadwo Obin Junior ene crowds of folk na say ena nkomotwetwe ne ekosiye die ne mantiase no eye adwuma gise wutie on promise 102.7 abraya tenase ayede highway sports ede ebremo enye no nko yebewura eye chairman founder ede Maskai FC ono so ena eye chairman de ma de MTN FA Cup committee owura Rosen Ata wakasa ede afa eye Ghana yem football ho ena ode asembi ato abanyanim tie betie nsem a Wilson Ata akasa ede afa Ghana football ho afa ebewura FA no asoye Director General of Police Professional Standard Bureau DCOP Lydia Donko ono NSCC the Ghana Football Association are appointing as chairperson for the Security Committee of Ghana Football Association ede impact eno de bema ESA committee ho sem ewa ha ani nyina ebedi ho enkomo said ye dane da ye no the first header no ye ne etiefo ene etwetwe nkomo ye no mo edidi nkomo enti o asembisa bia obetimi ede afa eye Facebook sisi search for Promise Radio and I say eye passports Promise Radio and I saw your passports on Facebook na wo de wasem no afa ho wo de fa ho a abedwafo ewa ha ye nyina ebebobo ho na ya toato ho adwene na ya hwe ne nyina ne ye kwan ye befa so na ye de aboa ama Ghana football atimi akoso nti the first 20 to 30 minutes day enemy mamo hwe ye mamo etie ye wasem bia wo bia no say your contribution say your question owa obetimi de afa Promise Radio on Facebook and answer or the passports on Facebook ho nyina no odefa ye benya bre ne nya daje na ya kan na fe ye biebiem de amam se de me kan no ye se mo bibia kwa babiem o hwe on Promise TV so ɛhɔ so obetimi ahwɛ brand draw ebebie line no baabi awo ɛwɔ Ghana wiase afa na nyina a wohwɛ yɛ no obetimi afrɛ ɛde aba dwumadie ni so number no ɛyɛ 0536161607 and after 0536178883 betimi edo message afa ho ebebie line no no ye line ebebie e atum na afi wo de wonsem a wo nyina no aba eye dwumadie so team of producers amutayachi eme the highway sports e by Samuel K Mensa Solomon Carter born again Clementino the darling boy afi baba yi said the sports lawyer na Chirematen omo na aboabo nsem na no a ya betena se sabre kopim se no nsia bebo aye ba bedi ho enkomo highway sports ahyase ha promise 102.7 Zakito Alhassan Said Kofi Zakito atenase omame efri Cape Coast Zak sa wona amame free anaye hono free okay omame free Cape Coast ena papa free yendi
yes
nti oyemfante kakra ena oye Muslim so kakra dagomba okay mfante kakra dagomba so kakra tuute mfante no
meka
utimeka
meka se e kan fie de kan ya
yeah sure
meka mfante
Zakito
meka mfante
Zakito
meka pa
sa
meka
okay mfante ma yetie fo ni ahwefo akwaba
yeah we say I say
Zak Pamo makwaba
we are fine
onte
obi a fine
Zakito
say no ana spirit the bomb ana about once
I'm a mensesi form we mi kodi ho akini o ba bia ka wa ma mensesi form yeah ujafo aba o ujafo dini di aba so messages no ujafo dini di aba o ni bako
akrofi
edi o se ko fante Obi Akrofi baby I will be a child from the United States of America. Akosu abakwadwo ono de na yedi kan on suggestions and question time no. Ne de yedi edi kan or say good afternoon Jibo, please I want update on Rashid Norte and Shafiu case. Rashid Norte and Shafiu case. We akosu abakwadwo e de ode abano no. Zak
say Rashid dear the last time I can answer no say improvement behind by because boy no once a kotoko position say they want to cancel terminate the contract boy no so team no and this car kotoko e propose on mama no nti asenye adwuma omo fi say if you are terminating na fa bibia amaye and the last time no na the management of the boy no na omo twa koma GF nti ade a yentimi confirm sisi ane komo twa koma GF let me put it omo omo mason status committee e ma status nso e twa ma akotoko se omo be ya no asam se na mo player
ade abatu enim ba enga so ka tie fo no se na should not busun bi omo twa ne ka
sa akatua ne de kotoko o twa ne ka as their player
okay
ba no pese omo no boy ne tenase no terminate contract na boy no kotoko so come baby and the boy ne na akoma status committee enti asat now the status atwa kotoko
status atwa kotoko
yeah omo kotoko
okay
makotoko so eyo ma no enti enyanya final decision from the status committee as well as say kotoko D4 ana say omo debem ana say boy no mum na debem na so D4 enti see ade am say honey ejina
enra menya information bi
okay
on Rashid Norte menim say obe de bet kan de no na wa hwehuma
okay
information a menya ene say abra season no kotoko start o pre season no Rashid Norte ba na o ye training kakra mu say ni pra no say ebe wie last season no ene ba nti about 5-6 matches e di wie league ndo wa mobi
yes
okay nti oba na obey train no mu se pra no ho no na Rashid Norte from where they from away inside the kotoko na me din komo no ni din na mentimi mo no say Rashid e ka che mpanyifo say opeso konkran na okohwe no
okay
kodoko medical team ni yesen ko mbehwe no no de koto omani so opeso konkran
okohwe no
no okohwe no na de mepese same mo boa no mo hwehwe mu mame awie ni se enu akwa ne first time amete sa asem no se no kure bi wo sa asem ni ma ne se Rashid Norte and demanded for termination of contract said be obenya time no treating no Rashid Norte and demanded for termination of contract said the beya obenya time no treating no ti same only team of producers no mo hwang na mo fanka zakito de no we information a nipa ne de ma me say Rashid na ne beka kire wo mo nti momomode na mo hwe sa no susumu emfa emame senior Boatin Yate or say please read the supporters of FC Petrocube once update about our darling club. Okay, Mepe radio station Moldova on frequency the amount na we are na what download app so nice say no Play Store na na wati omo kakakra yes so say ho de be omo the update beba we so Edmond Kofi was please when is Hazo folks signing a new coach because Kotoko care about them oboa John Kwasi Asante please Jibo how much will one stadium cost if the government want to upgrade to hybrid grass okay we dey say Nigeria pay Frank Boy mo there be Frank Boy kwa there be yempo foforo yempo foforo so we say upgrade your grass na but recently Zakito o share Cape Coast near Accra Sports team Areho
no it's still
Areho papa
too embarrassing too embarrassing
say they see Areho no menim say born again mo e Facebook wa come on for the current picture of Accra Sports Stadium and afi Cape Coast Sports Stadium no on for entoso but me sure say John Kofi Asante cost more than $500,000 cost more than $500,000 sabane ye na adwene say emfa ne say Accra Sports Stadium pitch no omo upgrade e dey call hybrid cost more than $500,000 but we Ghana sem e dey here can sabe yem koso
what the news just in and say all African games no match in Pinfaja to say football matches no Omabono Accra Sports Stadium
asemaba
Babera Sports Stadium
asemaba
and a Cape Coast Sports Stadium
asemaba
enti me busa mo se panyi me pa na kwetena se kofa ekwaji sa
o se biombe ye ni
we are reactionary leaders we react to situations enti they will react omo react na omo ya fecher na grass no omo spray na green na abo match na wi ye bo wi ya then it go back to the normal state eti dem pa na besi a mpemfo betena sama kepko unse de ma kepko je na ya ra won sem ze enche bia na calf be inspection sem media ma
enkobo
Africa o ana calf no ba ka che sa park Cape Coast enye papa won jintum o ma nyama eseye na isi maintenance of pitch obi adwuma na anu na me hu Togo se nipa o maintain on grass no Ghana ni ena wakosunya saade no ena Togo o man ni na de maintenance of their pitches ashaninsa ne dia 24 hours on maintaining pitch no na u ten interview na Jibo he tells you how they support him ne dia say obekọ na why na budget me hia
abanya nyamesi anka no kure TV ayi o koko taye na ba
so or the budget ko me hia na tie sei me hia ade we sei me hia we ne de ama no ne dia ne say o no o maintain pitch no enti ade ne ye de yentimi nya such a company such an individual because K University a you have students be go a omunsha ade ni ko waste o meanwhile our pitches are being destroyed
kaneno na yo Parks and Gardens on say aban company
yes
and I say kan enwuma na aban hwesu ne bi no nti na omodwuma ne say bibi ko mfa say garden near grasses ne sa anwoma ye parks ne sa anwoma no no mo ne ye ya bibi bia grass no bia ba ho no makohwe no ma ye ne sa anwoma no na ze wotwa mo parks and gardens wa aso mo nya adwuma
be ko no unhu bia mpo
aban ni mpo nyusu o mo fo mo nya adwuma
mfa nya hwe
because yem fa ne say baba ya sports stadium anka akoye aban institution no komo na ese form no mo koye adwuma baba ya sports stadium Accra Sports Stadium the same thing. Yama Ora Frank Boy hisika ma still. Your national stadium nyina purchase nye. Say amount for share on Facebook any of you or TV. This is the current state of Accra Sports Stadium. Ese okọ ese pipe ne so na no pa wi anadwo. Esi so sa di ntia ye be say green grass na eba. Na what the park at was a one cataso, and the abonuma boa, many publicity grass so. The base is your pebre.
Your pebre. So now, as it be an water zone, and water no so no, a glass better so say no. We are in a serious matter. You see, now, say, meaning a bond, meaning the Facebook on Frank, why now? You say, one share a stadium so no. Bonds Facebook for some call a class folk or Facebook page. Who's a house and sign a contract? Frank Wine has a folk. Minim the thing has board no a deport more Frank Wine. Because this is a man that has destroyed our stadium. Purchasing on the maintain was saying has first for yes, or most or no and commenting for my for mom. One name of grass and for mom. Now, Facebook for boy, Tiffany Shafua. Na omoda to Facebook amobi ehu a uko hu pitches na has 18 was e wo pobi mine we yes has any Frank Wine akosa na contract so onu na be maintain omo grass and from omo he said about to destroy it at least they should have taken a clue from Accra Kumasi and the other stadiums say yeah the man no even an a national investment because so buy emo contractor obi en say ske wo say has folk e man contract pobi mine anybody want me anye. Now look at how to focus on purchase. It's being destroyed. I think say our biggest problem is maintenance culture. And nipa na ya idea you show munsie muso no. O my imagine say man o munye adwuma papa mfa my so they will destroy it. Say it here say afi University of Legon. Pitch na the Honorable Athletics na bibia enti no. O munti mbobo wo so. Park na so. Botema on indoor activities on ombe no no. Yes baby ebobo. Ghana nyina triste sede onya sese ati baba ya rempona eye kakra based on the standard no baba ya de at least is better
the other say near Cape Coast Cape Coast Sports Stadium
Meraho
Cape Coast Sports Stadium
Meraho
ene da ho no
say ya sesi kapa da bi o enti prof tumesi no prof is it that I said Oni Ghana na se washada.
Oh ya. Ma feel bi. Me feel.
Metie pa.
Okay. So what is a racial for ba?
Mati say Mati say we na no na offer say na no even say Gabi. And the kan ko interview no ko tse on kakra bi wo.
Racial for ba. E wa ban mu. Many mom kura positions. Na metimi aka wa ha. Even though e ma bonti se be ban ko ade a. E be ban ko ade a. Professor Chumesi. Yeah. E be sesa the position.
Na no position no senior ministry a.
Na e nya ban na yi no.
Aban na yi. Na we na repair for nya minister for na sa resha for mu.
Na wo bo a position bi yi resha for.
Ko ba bia.
Bia.
Say for 2024. And the me support.
The sports minister.
You know.
Akano.
One quite we do the
Akano.
We do the
Onu se wan hwe owie okọ parliament ko kan na yi ni wi a.
Owie na ya don ase.
Owie a dede beba Ghana. Na abane de ashim. Na say omo de akova no. It is Isaac. No information ka kam wa me
no because prof say prof et meet na say your pitches say ya. You see prof na there. Me nim say wo shadow. Say e ya so dion. Say ye nim no onimo. Onim ade potia ntia wo shadow yes ade na oye no. they deliberate. And I think that baby Eugene, and was said you finding solutions to this because and then I'm chilling and when maybe in Africa to say the 3 venues that they'll be using for the All African Games are Crash Stadium, Babayara and Cape Coast. First before move Cape Coast and no be here. As my king, but your games in a month match. Facebook fast, you became Coast, I'm going to see and we are and then 1st February. Today, I can form my Facebook Mashadi and then 1st February. Match yano ye bo all African Games Ghana na host to. Abana ko just to say sa pitch way. They'll be using it to host international tournament. Eti prof what we tinase. Ehye dem ade we say wie. E say wie ansa ne akoko yi sika kese say akoko ye niye. Wey. Also your prof. Look at what you are doing.
Okay, so a prof. Are you
prof? Men that here, but prof in yesterday we said the prof will not do this.
David.
Oh, David.
Prof should not behave like this.
But men find the prof in them. What they can ask them. But men find the school work on in a
prof in there when you
are by
academic
and academic in the man.
I'm a question about me say. So your profile you should behave like this. So
Obi attended that level was a professor. Now your money was not a comes my account. As a professor, level what do you? Now who's supervisor?
The statement that me feel say a bit kakra. So okay say professor pa na wahema BBC ekoswa. Me no ya adwen. But okay say wo so your prof there. It raises a bit of question
as an na wonya and one fa kwata so wonya
and so no
just how they are getting
about the evangelist that to so
no what be me na say me wo yase.
So, baby, I think say we say serious kakra.
Okay.
Because into continuous Frank Boyan there has 4 points. What say has for the second home?
On seno.
Ah, na picture not umwana Facebook me for more. Frank Boyan. What? Cause
you do have problems now. That's what defending you maybe or I see her say. Yeah, you see, yeah, kind wow defending also no. Never problem no. Because we has pitch we. Now cause a pitch and say yeah.
What was that?
There's a way I can problem no.
Oka has we. Oh my Ghana kakra to me.
We are discussing
has. Baby o secretary si twetwo point. Hwepo bi ma sa se kakra bi o makwaji. Na se e beje o my Ghana hwe pitch se woni akwa has so a. See, I never to us.
You admit to say.
No, but what I'm saying is, on no crowd there, as a football club, no, Obed, or try so be a BB. So to the mention, say, Ghana minor yet Timuno. You say, or 2024, and Chibi World Cup qualifiers. I wrote 7 say, Baby Ababa Sports Stadium, Cape Coast Sports Stadium, Accra Sports Stadium, Academy and Tamale Yen film. A sip on crowd a boo. A sip on say roof na bubu agu park and so. Yen baby, Uncle Boy a World Cup qualified game. Qualifiers are Yebeshasi Abo. Obedusi and Yano near Coca
we are talking about a national issue. And we are looking at various facilities and need the standard for proper footballing development and training. Yes, say we are talking about development of players. And players baby develop or a pitch or training. I say they are under trees. Then who's a picture because you say under set conditions, a colani to me ye Emma nim dia se fata ni nko ni trim because o ti duana se no wo bi be se duana so no otigu omo so ano enden anu ma bi be gina no ne be su afa na okope boba ato aba abo na na asesen isu o to be de nya ba bi asua de enframa bo ne bo a aduane betimi abu abo ne kom enti ye hu sa akola asua de under trees a ne abu afu ne edi yawo because it's not a right place for proper nurturing and development sa so na player ye training and no pay we numbre a bad pitch so a yent me hwe ne din ka se oh yenka Crash Sports Stadium yenka Cape Coast wieye and yenka Kumasi wieye no house of folk omon dey ye and at this point you know baby omon nam no and your man so mutimi battle for relegation enti sie kohu Say baby omo ye training. Monchemonka. House of Folk last video mo post here of players physicals, you know. You see more brown than yellow than green. And that screen is no.
And just brown. That's why potholes. Not just the.
And I say Nina Broso.
The brownish part.
What you say?
Any problem because whether na woman say you know. Say untimi nya nsuo bibria. Grass no ebetimi akosi. But this grass has not been kept. Meaning say Frank Boy he was starting a juma.
Was started contract was started. Frank Boy started.
Why you want maintain the so who be say ya? What me bo ani nguso say Kumase nye na we nye na we nye no.
Hwe bushi e ba chomo famra.
Say hwe bush.
Debi place no. Ba chomo ko chekra. Bebe a place no na say omo ko num so say no. Pitch na so. I say afaja to forest.
No mugu so mo yeju.
Atiwa na afaja to.
Ose atiwa just immediately after the pitch way so wo e be ship no ko bia obedi hu.
Who's the pitches no more about 3 or so pitches at this all the same. All left to no enka be mu training no.
As long as you are training on the pitch. Say me ba number who say pitch in nye. Now when you so training na me no ni asemu. What you say? I say
I say deliberately omama no afu for no traso. Pitch I would develop no from. I don't change. Yes.
Baby am je. Okay. So what no be ka obi
no wish him obit makao. Who change you no wish him obit makao.
Yeah, obit makao.
Yeah, me know you do.
Enti e o say
you cannot see this and be okay with it.
All African games. Enya pitch kra mo.
Mama has fast. Debbie. We cannot see this. You see a brand. How to folk now recording the video and not the ababon thing. You can't put this out. Won't be for way babon thing. If there is any clubber, what has a folk doing? On Nim has no but has Facebook page, has YouTube page. No, but who say Hannah has a folk a trainer. What kind of ideas and obenya about the club has to folk? You are not building a proper image of the brand with this video. You are destroying the brand.
Where I agree with Seobedi, the images that are coming out. You see, you can't branding.
Now I got that way.
Me pacho okaso STC. Also afro wa woman tin STC. Tagada anyhow, won't be hold responsible.
Because me buy so na koy.
There be ye papa mu ase ha.
Na say your office dey, we so ni pie.
Na me chechire mu. Say won't ase. Ye do ase ha say ne no aye na sa na nso aye.
Menya no dey chem so don't worry.
O say wo boys no won hold be responsible ye wo. Because buy ya ko wie bibia ma se bia na sem ko.
Odo man no word say uni ho won say mo say. Ma word ye ni adro.
Say man sign power.
Power to aso.
Say man sign power.
Me where
we na me trust me.
Including me.
Oh dear.
Yo.
Oh dear, because
30%.
That's why I fit for the comedy.
Say I dey because this akito. Yes, you
I know the na say badu.
Any 3 days.
Na new boy.
Siasia. I dey score the obedo.
I know so sir.
Siasia ba adwuma no pa. Say o mo di kan di komo ofun so.
O say be my transparent.
Some kind of catch no. Siasia ba adwuma no pa obet office so siasia carry. Obet sorry so kwa siasia say. Masa me fa misika mo blem.
My obeda.
Feel like a mother.
I dey go yon.
Because of say no me no. Like it to say say ko na ebeda sports in finance committee na no.
Sir.
Ya fama no.
Ya dey school finance.
Hey. Shaka.
Ba we ento aso.
Me nobody arguing say. This is Accra House of Folk. A video of the Bible in essence anything. You want to tell the whole world, say Accra House of Folk, more prepare for the upcoming second round of the season.
Yeah.
And a messenger, as I say a project club, no, as I say a macrab, no, and we a back no. Now, obit baby, na uhua, or pese or don't be bedding, I'll be better. Timono. If you send these pictures out there,
Jibo,
the communication director.
I trained you. The house for I started there. I'm see Uber, almost so sure Kotokosu the amount of ready.
Equalization.
The communication that say where directors were manager, come Pariado, any team no, they must answer to this.
Reason why I'm doing about one thing.
Why? Say if it's better you don't put anything out there than to put something like this out there. So once maybe that's Akito can say omunye well resourced in terms of equipment and materials and finances. I want to buy yes,
no, but that's all.
Oh yeah, you want to
hold in the position.
Okay. And I also a jai. Also a jai.
Oh, maintain what jai about maintaining catch.
And I you
maintain to see you know.
Or secretary to Coco.
So
you saw operate one of the people that offer na on pan offer. Or the obi including to be. I thought too many to me break all, but Pali doesn't care. The phone no problem. Like it to say no and yapa. Sasa na wokan na yapa.
No phone obey am na be phrases here.
Sasa wokan say onu ntija.
Ba for to aso my use Akito microphone.
House of Folk cannot present such pictures to the public and yet
on ahead of
so someone lacking materials and equipment make a case before the board.
Okay.
So board now farm man can catch has a jitter phone say board no can be na yehu de yehu. As of now there me found board no for now, but the reason why the board cannot also be a distance or from it, they say and to almost omu fie omu to office omu phone. So now who say these images call rounds how did they fail right away na kai so omu for pare no mbusa say masa na dey na yehu denti na masa images we ko was me ni no ma e dey na obehia e bia fa budget bra ana afa wa yi bra na yenyema is present good pictures yibo teams na
how can you change picture was say no good pictures, so it's better you don't show it. So only me man does it come in here?
It comes in.
I over video I want to what away.
This is current
here. Catch it minia kumase. You see pictures now images na yehu no even in Europe.
Say onim di miom di amount.
If I'm saying
Say Ramos.
Oh, I know say
just 6 hours or must hand for fraba.
I training place one now.
Oh dear, into Moko has. Still now who ran on change.
Strike a point in say the omuye they can do better.
Yeah.
Okay, in Europe, elsewhere.
So the video now is showing a 1 day ago and ran on the back.
And now 6 hours from the another
this one on the abba.
Europe, Africa, elsewhere. Where they not to me my grass in the shit. Snow not to me my grass in the shit. Me wa. Almost spray now green fefe. Because the pictures that are going out there and I'm not Obed mami AB said there's a technology even on your device. Betimi dia ya ma picture no. I be present it very well. And now the protocol. Call your presentation and pay.
Yeah.
Or the term is legends no dia no. Enra presentation am call enra no. Wo de na botena hwe behind. Say pictures nipa no mo gina ho kasan de. Omo ba as se na omo tena. But behind the omo no. You could see some blare a chire no. So that it doesn't give the protocol. Training I don't go to mono because camera they capture almost everything there or
yeah.
And you find a way to make sure say images that 1% a better out no. What finding a way to cover it. I think when mono operating even though I think the board must be interested in all this any management, you know, they cannot say operating therefore a carbon and a carbon things are because team who fear has who fin and yet operating who fin but operating the team no. Say omo need the requisite expertise na omo employ obi nka omo ho no super say anu no. I think I want to tend to agree with Akito kakra say Frank Boahin ye nyina na ya dan foro no Frank uba jeje osupa asia kofa green grass technology obi
from Fulham
expert from Fulham de na ba ye nim say Ghana pitches there but Frank your presence in Ghana is destroying our pitches
some
pitch ben what man ye
and say
Kumasi Stadium problem Accra Stadium problem Cape problem. Okwaje has there. Sakito say problem.
But I has it oje less than 1 month.
It was setting a human.
Maybe I just say takes time.
Okay, they're different boy in Ghana.
Okay, and you come
2008.
They call 2006 World Cup.
Germany.
Germany. You could bomb match view Kevin Cottage.
Yeah,
okay.
Chambekaya.
I don't know your also Juma.
You run antechimo. Yes, pitch your boss. You could be as a Ghana. The first year from wine. No way, nobody acquainted by Ghana. That time, radio station be interviewing me.
Yeah.
The buy contract, we hold a buy contract from 2007.
Maybe sometimes you don't mean blame so much. What the kind of money?
Yeah, Baba, I don't finish.
But I say,
when I'm Baba,
so about it comes back to maybe I draw comparison. Grass on your speeches be which one and I opted for. Sikase na you triadema. So I do that things when you get to that area, so you bet me because if he was able to do a craving cottage, now it was used by.
Frank Wine officially. So Frank Wine officially has empowered to until on 4th January. So when you're close to
just a month,
30 days.
So you expect
from the assassin
cannot blame me so much.
30 days.
No, in a dry season.
30 days. In 30 days, won't be changes. You won't visible changes. 30 days.
I mean, in a dry season, I think that you obey for some time. But I think House of Folk, and I know some month of images and about. Sometimes we House of Folk now or my dress now you're supposed to be in one brand no be the Adidas will be the Nike you see the point. These are some things I'm share so I'm in charge of such area no say I'm critical on them
and
yes,
simple
I thought I'm critical on them.
Okay, hours use to umbro in a training and the bubble
okay
which is bad and no the bubble.
You see the point. My father say, "Oh, they don't know mom.
Oh, stock no go inside."
And they mom.
What I say?
The most embarrassing thing is that I don't have one born on pictures. Now has official Facebook.
Apples to with has almost say umbrages.
Almost umbrages. You want
Nina but me idea about what? Ya na my din say. The more Kenya, or my try so mu ye bibi.
Oh, man, ya dey na account.
And your money dey cry. Or my try so mu ye bibi. Only say Menzak. More a lot of problems about how Hasselhoff is being run as a football club.
Yeah.
But there are certain areas, and you cry because of my tries of
make effort.
So to them, say, I am not a young tramom. To say, but okay.
But continue to tell them to do the right things. Also, by idea.
I know, dear.
So, on ya, but also by idea, do the right things.
I know, dear, you will not stop saying it.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, it is the Obed Rezi, and your first football team. Now senior team, SJS Fofo. Now junior team.
How do you justify it?
So this is remember into the picture with the
I say a Premier League clubs in Nana. It looks like House of Folk and a functioning junior team.
Yeah, Ross, yeah.
first.
I'm gonna a functioning junior team.
And no,
junior team.
Boy.
Mini be mo ball back to ko junior team.
Oh, but I went here to
Mini be mo ball.
League be no mo ball. Competition be no mo ball. Eh no mo ye.
The fact say mo bibia doesn't mean say mo junior team.
Anyway, junior team be na dey share dem in bia what.
Omo junior team. Coach na dey na.
What top players go also the junior team member was he?
Ese just play. Na on team mo ball. That dey na confirm we say boys ni bi o wa.
They were meant for the junior team. So one money are there.
So you see
because junior team ain't ready. He said it because any ready na oyuso mo senior team on one can coach na kan.
Okay, so there's an
you know na go training. You know na go training coach. Amaso coach. Gazali is one of the junior team. Junior team am I? So na obeka say omo junior team.
Obia go fit the ayabo answer baba for.
What's he say?
Was it they play PS14?
The other yeah.
Oh man, no people say a question. Latest development on Kotoko almost second pitch now. Yes, say obi the by say Asafu. YouTube page. Yeah, now tired of what is the latest on it?
Obed.
Says page no more time.
The seat of the public.
Say more time.
Yes, starting now. We. I'm George Amakumbe.
Also, what now the total cost? Oh, we say. Say me can say empty.
I didn't see you Zombe.
Oh, one question.
Oh, question I can.
Oh, starting on Zombe 2,000.
There was a pitch.
I know a pitch. We have to go 2 pitches.
So what I say? Pitch near was here, hono.
And now,
but so much time there was a pitch on years to training.
I know say you are talking about that pitch now. Was your still is under construction. I know say almost starting now. You move here, but that pitch has not been completed.
No.
Then you know council
pitch. No.
One kind any other pitch except the air can watch you.
Yeah, no American pitch.
Oh, can work in here.
And one American. It was started and completed.
So one of my
starting all over. After what you say.
Now I'm completely, you know. As I didn't say, Papa, I'm starting all over. I'm going it.
Personally, even this morning, I was saying it on my YouTube channel, say, the pace of development for the second project, and yet.
I want to me. I see
now for videos. People want to say machines. This is so.
I'm start training how much back? I think
I'm not going to his car.
And no, I can call a call Adakwajache and Sana may be her born. Me buy na me bo fupa. And that day it was massive. Oh, me je mu pa. No me both the project and how our project, you know, I slow. Good. Now that and then because one me call, you know, the actual pitch now, ne wo dada no. Okay. Now grass no and the fence na wo nyina no, which is even a different story altogether. If you go into it, it might be something else. But first of all, project enya IMC na that should be established. Enya IMC na. No, nyoma na.
Na ha na.
But enya IMC na. Oh. Good. Now, pitch na nkasa na wo dada no. Omu dwie no. Na omu yi pipes ne bia free ase no. Omu de bricks bi gin ho. No more reduce the size of the pitch. And timelines na initially the mine no more twamukra be 2 months.
More timelines.
According to the contractor, no, Hona Mimi engage.
Then a contractor and catch up.
Oh, it was a deal and then you can say by this time it should be almost ready. Done. Yes, according to the contractor. According to the contractor now.
There's no money for the project
and
that is the gospel truth.
Enya IMC project. Enya IMC project. Sadi when I normally aje. On some way asked to Tefa. The kind of wage home and son of my year. Yeah, the other screens. Yeah, good. Into almost juice, and now on the size when on size now be smaller. So there were complaints. I'm a cramback heavy. Then I had calls to say, pressure aquaman now they've converted it from an astrotef back to a grass pitch. So
that's astrotef maybe.
Till the next time I'm a coy, no. Now our breaks now na that screen so no. O ma yini nyina free ano ho no. E dia kogun chen. Na so no almost bie mu bie.
Yeah, now go back to
size no. And at this stage no the black soil. Some the kind give so failing. The some the black soil ababegun. This was the time I know my failing no. Some the black soil na
black soil abam the next say free astrotef no.
No confirm now it's confirmed from astrotef to grass back to grass and omo piping. But by this time, no, Kesson come skip.
Then I don't know, man, maintain back on any year.
A honor, some no one.
So the idea of that sort of by the mind
is a sign because Osha Park, no share, astrotef project now.
Because before I better touch a pitch, no. So, who change their call astrotef? One, as all what the strength.
That's our evaluation.
Yes, now who be the cost involved now, so one dear. Wait me there.
Evaluation.
So, tell me, I say, every sometimes you too much for maybe assassins you good for.
That was the thing. The assassin and Cassandra Dahono. Now pay baby fufro. Assign an additional projector. Not based on demarcations. Now we say then
another
additional project said
say bia on say pitch we no ho na bia pitch we wo ho na bia wo san ye foforo aye stands bi aye e bia dressing room bi wo ho a na space a wo de be yes ade na wo ko say
akono yentimi nye wo
say ase ho no e occupied ba akono so esoro no e dan wo ho to unless say bia obebu e ho no
say dan de obebu
na okobu container project no so aka ho ana
say the temporary
untimi no whether is temporary kra untimi nkobu
because that pitch no half of so corner ko ha we say efe
no that pitch was
it
was an MTN project but connect MTN sign a contract connect MTN sign a contract
this was in July 2019 and our chief marketing officer MTN
yeah
Noel Kojo Ganson I quote him MTN invested a total of 524,000 Ghana cedi. Who got it to come out? Who know they buy?
500 say
524.
5.3 billion.
5.3 billion.
And a kakra that's
and a kakra so almost into the entire refurbishment of the pitch, which includes rebranding of the venue, regrassing of the pitch, fencing of the venue, provision of seating area for the technical team and 32 players. This investment preceded a previous contribution of 375,000 Ghana cedi on construction of changing rooms and offices for the technical staff of Asante Kotoko in 2011. And you see, from 2011 to 2019, now MTN has spent almost 900,000 Ghana cedi. I work on training pitch so in terms of for changing room.
I'm breaking it down. The actual figure dedicated for the whole project. Also, MTN sign a contract. There is a percentage for project. 50,000 every year. So for a 3-year deal, no. 150,000
for project.
Into contract no sign your credit version. Make a project, you know.
Project, what they agreed ni say.
O sign a contract now.
Aside sika mo de makotoko no. Omo project money.
And you for project
50,000. Omo de makotoko. Yes. Afibia no makotoko 50,000.
Tine 150.
Yeah.
And a Dr. Kwame Chei. Because almost 50,000 project now almost 3 years ni bo one person dey no na ain't me meet the standard and Dr. Kwame Chepe.
Okay,
so he added money
on what discussion
and redesigning how the project should be because not the way I know mobile no not the ninja home. He added around 200,000 to it to complete it. Okusho mo akranium kasai no see okay me be some yen this standard no mo yeah assessment no this can be then I can't home to meet the level. So on paper contracted that one. So I catch them so I spending 900,000. It's not possible. And the first part no boy and no yeah facility ne was no. A sro no mu wie no.
Dr.
Sapon de no. And then on the yeah a sro de no. O man wie no
because they okay
no. You see as I make no. Enye one ojina it was a press conference.
Based on the
okay statement na break here.
Based on the
was it
no on can
MTN invested a total of 524,000 into the entire
project
refurbishment of the pitch, which includes rebranding of the venue. Rebranding of the venue, regrassing of the pitch, fencing of the venue. I don't know provision of seating area for the technical team and settle place. This investment preceded a previous contribution.
The previous near not the pitch. Previous one no man.
Rebranding, refreshing, and that's
preceded no. I the one can you know yeah. the Bakwani Baka will precede the India say additions been on
Addition, what can say?
The story in itself, and they say the MTN has spent this amount of money to do A, B, C, D.
And on na Abra MTN for Ayo Majuson Besa project.
Oh, you can call George Amako on this.
Obed Echampon was a management member of Kotoko.
Oh, you know what? I can.
Na management in yes, Umuko Saakwa. Or say a communication director.
Hey, then there's a problem.
Yeah, I would send it to you.
If Obed didn't the bank,
Obed say
it's
the marketing manager of MTN.
Based on the contract they signed with MTN on project. Based on the contract they signed with MTN on project. Sikana was Akito, all kind of Ukotuno. And yes, Sikano, and I never contract.
But we cannot agree with Obed, even though we don't do respect to him.
But
with that, theory, they were to a court document. Obed then or can I actually? So Obed bet me boy with better further particulars.
Oh no, contract it doesn't
marketing officer. It doesn't end there. This is MTN, a big brand. MTN and I can say what. So Obed betting me boy and listeners and say, oh my better further particulars to prove who said your work cannot. Other than that, Obia became MTN and not the government.
Yentuaso. Marketing
manager officer.
Okay, not go to company for Obia.
Jackie 24 for Utie promise 102.7 highway sports and was Sugusu Utie no. Obed we are storing and to say park and do say
it park
they say from the old Canada young quite official IBM no AstroTurf back to green grass.
They see this project and na make catch and na make catch say project no me and no me juri egu. And then another Kito, Kase.
Expecting all this amount. This is financial cost, financial loss.
And your financial Nyabo Tre, Zakito.
You spend 5 billion.
Zakito Nyabo Tre. Asemba Nyabo Tre. Every single Kotoko fan. Ebe happy send the team no benya AstroTurf. Once Nyabo Tre. And your money buoha. Zak say mea ontiase. No, listen. Nyabo Tre, say Nyabo Tre. Ebi ko almost starting no. Amuyo omoyi no money dey be so. Oh yes. And I can give you examples.
I said you are making assumptions.
I'm not making assumptions. The engineer here can have assumptions.
But when they read and reported speech.
Reported speech no be quite challenge. A management member.
Obi challenge.
A management member.
Challenge. Oh, they challenging the one.
No.
A management member then.
We started the project. Any you free on I hand you over the project.
The
budgeting and everything was done. Yes. The budgeting and everything was done.
The amount that went.
After also unya abotena o chichi mo so afro hu do. Etina me say assemba.
No because we started
assemba ya unya abotena.
The processing and everything. So issue here say project na is slow. The pace of the project.
But from pictures how do go there, it looks like omoba back to green grass in there.
But still na
from pictures I mean call there. But
looking at the better. And now you see the entire mom destroyed. No, that's our second page in a jato.
Yeah.
A jato second page.
Yeah.
Oh, it had an effect. Into between sacrificing. No, between sacrificing the Omoje training to say anyway, no, they felt that there will be the need to sacrifice this one for a new pitch. That is the whole thing.
So it was AstroTurf then rethinking. Yes, go back to the old stuff.
You go back to grass.
But that's where I have a problem. A bad day now. If decided that this one won't go, if you destroy a whole facility at all, somewhere along the line. No, back.
So as I said, it's not a baba saying, you know, and your man over first. So consultation was not done before Omu decides Omu AstroTurf.
Yentuaso. Same, Yentuaso, founder of Sky FC, chairman, Edema MTN FA Cup Committee, Mr. Wilson Atta wakasa ede afa Ghana football ena ode adesede bi ato aban so anim se aban ede ne ho hye football mu a aban so o mo bi ana o mo robi a o betimi play na aboa Ghana football yentie founder Edema Sky FC on Division 1 and afi chairman Edema MTN FA Cup Committee Mr. Wilson Atta.
Yeah, problem no. The only way for Ghana football, say all the stakeholders live up to their responsibilities. The first one you are buying. See who football say education. See now youth and sports. I am not sometimes we normally can education. A complete industry to say agriculture and education. Football is a complete industry. Be assassin so nye etri no mo nye be no ma be on betumi akoye adwuma akọ ayeyu almost the end ball. Nti nyame ye atum na nka ye investing omo club who can bring us more money and more attention than school for crowd bebre. Engineers will be produce no much me. But football for what Ghanaian footballers etumi the kind of money the omo investment omo be so omo kwa bontin ko bobo no munyeska. Nti ye say football no is one area as o man you betumi dey reduce youth unemployment. But I see ye and all Aban has to do now say Aban be establish force fund.
Hello? Asebu. Same. Boy ni bi na hello number say me was not me friend no. O kan se me asam adwena nko. O si aso si engineer say bo mo career no de mai. Sa no kan. Boni bi na mentie bi.
Yeah, problem no. The only way for Ghana football, say all the stakeholders live up to their responsibilities. The first one you are buying. See who football say education. See now youth and sports. I am not sometimes we normally can education. A complete industry to say agriculture and education. Football is a complete industry. Be assassin so nye etri no mo nye be no ma be on betumi akoye adwuma akọ ayeyu almost the end ball. Nti nyame ye atum na nka ye investing omo club who can bring us more money and more attention than school for crowd bebre. Engineers will be produce no much me. But football for what Ghanaian footballers etumi the kind of money the omo investment omo be so omo kwa bontin ko bobo no munyeska. Nti ye say football no is one area as o man you betumi dey reduce youth unemployment. But I see ye and all Aban has to do now say Aban be establish force fund.
Okay. We Ura was not a Kabi Mamesha Simfio.
Mr. Poku, and some Mr. was Nakano, Mr. Wilson Atta Kano, and yet different from Meme stance when it comes to the government involvement in football. Main cast as I mean put words into my mouth, meaning the American Tino, Obana also cannot or cannot.
No,
I'm saying what kind of lot of things. I want to
Captain.
So maybe I will go a bit overboard. I will forgive him. But the assembly, I can say. The way I can, and of your force, I say, yeah, the force, the bro, minor, I say, if you say, as an government number. And my son has always been saying, if the government is interested in say, or also sports, no, the benefit of sports, no, the government can also start from the end. We shouldn't behave as if say, as the sports people to island be so, and government, you know, as the island be so. Because at the end of the day, yeah, if you know, as about to be no, the if you know to me and change the constitution of Ghana. Constitution of Ghana is paramount, and the government is supposed to ensure say every Ghanaian, our wide frame of mind, benefit from the national kitty. So, say government, you know, that interest, not show that interest now. The government can call the football people into a meeting. No one will lend the cars. Especially seeing them in football, you cause what? Ya jam on then if you're not more kind, no manage your own pass, or no free, say, or more fighting for the autonomy of the FNO. Say, you know, outlive the usefulness. And now it's becoming deteriorating to Ghana. No? I don't know, say, if you sit down, now, by who say, football, so don't make us say, yeah, football, I say, and sports, no. And also, Gina Brand, I said, Rebecca say a health sector, said Rebecca's agriculture, said Rebecca said, now I was talking about incentives or they call other, you know, whether I'm the buy and as a man at the coy, at the end of the day, it's about see to it say. Adia bia Ghana buy anywhere no. Ghana for ebe benefit. Because if you sit down and say FA4, not the bia the omu ye ya omu this guy na aban no enka ho hwe and show adia bia say no my youth, the youth of Ghana no is supposed to benefit from this. But the people here say omu ko ne mo na omu esa de no it aban amamu a bia the next 10 years to come no after football ko yent kan hwe na a big industry ya allow na collapse because of say aban ensure that willingness no so yes, I agree with Sonata. Some of the things or can so engineer you train on the buy that stuff no it's not something that I'll buy into that. But me free say this is the time, especially a woman a timer say you buying a TC form and the next successive government will be a TC form my young football on your sports and say and also in itself industry a day at the four eba a man nipa to be survival at a man pressure so because names of Poku see a poem just imagine any nipa true in football obanya jume here that to the new as a bano a pay mama so you think about all these things every club never club be any pay chaonka and sana tanker staff and sana ni pay wajuma umunya Ghanaians. It is if we are any na see any na buy no who be room ye I mean say any year me once I feel say once that football is under the constitutions of Ghana now FA no is holding something in trust for the government of Ghana no we shouldn't sit here to allow something no more can FIFA you know so much and some baby ya can away I am na after it has come back and they kept it mind and I so far so Abayano must show a bigger interest. So if the football people are dragging their feet, come over who and try say make the right things since Abayano is powerful than all of us, including whoever is the FA president or executive council, you know, the government must come in and show willingness.
I know now Obi say football ya okay. And most of the time no concentration wo your league na able. So Abayano investment wo.
Yeah, and very most important here.
Almost all the Premier League clubs are owned by private.
Yeah, by the all Ghanaians.
No,
most of them Ghanaians.
And they said the hospital be a Ghana be a bank or
the concept we are never.
It is a bibia a yawodia, wow dear. Now per se a buy investment to ma. As a when you be a best show, yeah, a buy a buy na kono, a buy the Ghana for Sika Babishi. And you be a banner establishing. It's a Black Stars. Black Stars, a banner said yes or her Black Stars. It was the Sika Koshema when you say Ghana for dear.
Okay.
So to the say, I said, dear. But dear, will be a quack be dear. A banner show say, Obey Manon Quabaja tax.
So all these players are about Black Stars. For the trade home. I want to pick them. And yet these private individuals here are buying Amwaya and a master players no a grow to that level here on my Black Stars. So it means in a way Abana is benefiting from that private individuals. They are more
almost so benefiting.
Good. That's why here say there should have collaboration. I don't think that collaboration must start from somewhere. It's Abana show interest. Say if I even invest well, the Black Stars no for some years to come no you bet money a proper Black Stars. Than the air win. I don't know, abide the at any point in time, Bibia or Manubia should I say. Bibia or Manubiano, as I ban any room. Now see to it say, I don't know for the betterment of Ghanaian people. That's made me before. Yes, me too say the football people, yeah, a lot of things, the economy of football, they are the bread Ghanaians. Yes, I didn't. You need any data to show. But the government can also start somewhere because here can Black Stars we are $8.5 million. Now why move 5 and I think that is not enough. That is not helping the government. That alone to Ghana. But if you have done proper investment, you show say a willingness to make sure say youth and sports. Your matches have two bodies no youth and sports it didn't know because the sports no, a lot of youth no, and benefited from there, right? And in itself no is creating job opportunities for Ghanaian youth. Abayo de bia or try say Ghana ni akoda te wa obele adwumaye. So if there's a sector let me yes ade na masisi now and say we mu meka and you show bibi and American Abayo can also show that wellness no all the football people into book and let them know say they are under the umbrella of Ghana Constitution, and for that and near my football cause ye Sabano see to it.
Okay.
Now Bano pushing for it.
Captain, me say before Maminti Osway on the Sonata.
You see, it's not like Abain enye ebida. Enra sankomo we buy. Obekaya o catch and say Afcon crabs in Africa. Na Abain try to kit mamo de call.
Maybe a chum.
Maybe it's not like Abain ebida.
Yeah.
Na Oma gate no so scan by no maji no mati dem be more clubs no no so dem be fa dey tete omuka no ma aye. Then a group of people from who football people say football e be wiase nyina no omo na ye omo dia nti omo say yen dane football no ma omo bia nyina ho mfirim unim say central for kwan they are refusing to accept central for say stakeholders. That is one thing my brother is not even getting. Ti ye crampono ye bo aden ho de rodi ma wo mo.
Ya na ati team.
Wo mati omu team no mtom ba bi no mo ye omu ball. Obi ampani ba bi mfa.
Na munya ye team ma.
Na munya ye team ye nya ya ade. To the extent that it got to a point say Ghana Central for no minimum and I'm sure you were one of those people. Come we ya catch say Black Stars impo national teams impo no football for ne dia. Now go put some say other I'm say Abain mo ho ka omo say and they aba say say Ghana dey bia no so obo ho kantino and they so obo ho ka. Then you ask yourself say what kind of mindset, what kind of thinking is this? Kofo Yekin, learned people, but they were spewing these things because they wanted to have their way. And on your kind of share corrupt FIFA officials be more echi. Omunya FIFA corrupt FIFA officials because koshe omachi no mo church letter de ba Ghana ha. Those letters all were procured. Because they had their men in FIFA. Almost so corrupt so omo Abain say yate. Yatwe ho mfa ma ade. Anywhere our football is. The captain captain Siasia captain yaw akwamia boati sechi Siasia na wotia no ma woni abre dindindin a wo se wo nasem o kan ne wasem ne yepe. Now we start on for him. I want to address you. Kokachire no na ne boy ko benkrom. Say omo nko pato aban tonko todwe. So onko pato that YouTube say omo ebe say. Because and Mr. Fianu betina haka kire yen say wo hunu say upon hindsight no sad decision na omo take here no. It was a mistake. Omo here the biggest mistake. That's where I am. Na say antina me say we am from so a.
They say a school feed ni buy. And secondary schools ni bi eyo madwen so mbe yu omo every the hwan no makoye omo private yi nti say aban ne de bibi ko schools na sa schools no mo ya under school feed ni enjoy a ma mo ye private yi no unya bi any free SHS yes wa pede bra be register now the osime ya na matimi school
enti me am ye ma dia
na school for area school no mo choose omo schools no mo kwane ya choose ho a o say adan na
aban man conform am ho.
What is what?
Say Abain go private schools no. Also
I don't think this no. How many people Ghanaian people who are crying, who are fighting? That doesn't a few yes I didn't call any selfish interest abum tizwa any football almost any. So we think about the larger population. It's not about that few not few no can home or a strong member. Or can one say say what no and no what can so it means a larger population no our Ghana no who said no that's not the way to go. Young play role ya won't be. But we see say football is destroying say benefit I say the Benja no munya gbafo you know and yes Abain say enti Abain no ate eti as oba the self no
na FIFA for no
oba the self oji ska ko blow oji ne fada oji na ja fada ye chairman ne dem na ko blow ye oba ye ne fada nyi no
oya den first of all oya den
so I'm looking beyond that say me Ghana for
a say odi no ma answer say odi say wo hwe me pa say odi for ba a me no adabia me meduane akokɔ sere da so me didi ama to si ho me tiakunya papa kama te say de ya tiakunya we dada ehu na me dididie afa de aduane de kɔma mpreko no ɛno kra no me mpreko no fun
boso me so akatua ba fu
ai preko de na wo na da baby you realize your folly you go back you realize your folly you go back
so we na fe no masase kan
and say if they have realized their folly all they need to do is to go back go and tell papa say papa abaye sana sabi na ye jimi papa na ye hu ye jimi yaba yes raban ji ye biem asamo dey say me kan yedin because when the FIFA ehunu na aban so say FIFA be aba be sim say no so aban Ghana ye to aba no aban so abato hu hia ne sin bibia o wiase ha meboa aban wote onyina no de opa nyina ne abato o aban ne de nyina ne say ye beto abade ama no da obeya ma FIFA me ban Ghana ma na abato abo no aban nye enti say wo so waje wade a fa kɔ wade enti say wa akɔ na afia kɔ pim na kɔ bɔ tiri so na ye hu hina nye ya you go back papa menu me ho manya ne ye
and say recently everything for more committee bi
omantima produce document nimpo and I'm challenging the woman family
abasa some ko presentation ma
president edi ma hwan presentation be na way
what
reason why I say aban be bo Ghana for
no
omantima produce document omantima produce document
obukasaka ya kaso mfo mfo wianko
omantima produce document
ankoi
because such document should be in the public domain at least snippet of it senye full document na anka ebenya biaka nokra wo mu ni say captain me dey see oso amana ko see Mr. West na taso akoku defia no so ene mu amodwen say nyina say abamre mu ni say you have not done enough to convince any aban bia because you see
na yenhwe England because the EPL the leadership etimiama aban na hu the economic benefit of the league to the GDP of the country no cover the craba no they sat down together with parliamentarians to strategize and know how they can still play football
because
the mobile crowd the effect on the economy huge and confront me ball but ball no dey see ball but what you say edu baby no
a multi-million economy
was paying some of the clubs no workers not footballers no but the other staff no
omo GBTI
no mo tuamo
because person
Liverpool supporters say demonstrations omo mpene ma ba ntua workers nika
person club ne nkombe
omo enough
omo say you have enough men konkoje sika ere hwa hiafo ewa aban de eno no hwe ahiafo men konkoje no mo sika na mo gym ni tiri bi hwe ntua workers nika supporters na mpene. So what I'm trying to say is the Ghana Football Association any almost so-called stakeholders no they have not done enough to convince government to be when I say government I'm talking about government I'm not talking about party. They have not been able to convince any government in Ghana say we be so football ni mu ye pa na we be ka ho a na we boy na we invest wo mu a ade a in return ade be na nya se bia bi ni ho so indeed
I say we need captain.
Yes sir.
FIFA Go project pa sika bagana.
Omo ti hon nka ye be some questions no.
Enye sika keto.
Na say $8 million
Zakito ye ho ade a
$5 million
you are picking over Ghana odo te ko kan ya. Let's say from question to na we kan ho asema. Ya mana Ireland ye.
Say na Zakito so we nkwado the messenger no discuss message.
Ya mana Ireland ye.
Was right too. FIFA Go project. Ba so wo kwa ben ho ko discuss say wo ka tell the FIFA Go project me dey we you. Of which the football people are not ready. See nobody about who no. It's as my you're not getting it. Sika eba efe honomo. Sika eba efe ho yearly from FIFA, from CAF and all that. And yes sika keto o. And you see sadly now no me Zakito any enua ancestor e kunto kana na no me ne kasa
Tesemoko.
Now on ntiase.
Omoko Congress. Na oye club. O ho ani asendo 10,000, 15,000. say individual so na president of the FA ni ascend their bro. Who say onya benefit bia and this bro.
I understand all these things.
Striker, Sikana FIFA de ka for ba Ghana ha no. Those monies are not for clubs. No. FIFA doesn't bring the money because of Kotokwane has. No. FIFA brings those money because of the national teams. I don't know omo say omo na generate omo see come dey omo bomb ho bra we fe hono. Ya no ya mu bi no omo nya adwen no. Because Sikana a free those quarters in Lebanon. FIFA doesn't know Kotoko. FIFA doesn't know us. Doesn't know Olympics. FIFA knows Ghana. He knows the Black Stars. He knows the Black Stars Strikes and all. Because I'm not participating in FIFA organized competitions. And the FIFA discover go project anyway. Or see fire normal. I bet enhanced teams never participate on no competitions. Something we don't do. Look, Sika FIFA Lebanon. We don't need to go to government for money to develop our game. Yeah, economy way there. And yes, system nation is here no. We don't need to go to any government for one dime. We have enough money. I bet me and you develop a game no. I'm a game now. I'm talking with authority.
I was saying, Captain.
So, because you don't need to go to the government.
Yes, FIFA enough, but I don't think enough to take care of your football.
$5 million now. $5 million.
$5 million to all the clubs are. Everything now they talking about football. No one is Kayo. Out on your account. They're talking about football clubs. I don't know who this can do. Honorable Senator. You see, asama waka no. So Kruma say na crack dem pa, but so unya could do so na o kan na e bo ajo si ye.
Eh na chance na ya bo ajo so.
But o kan okra trudu. Wo Senator. O kan okra trudu. You see this country. Ebacho engineer Ben bet maybe bia ma my just within short of $1.2 million just then no bet my ada brega na $1.2 million.
Ente the opposition say ma memfa we inform say all African games no groups draw number Ghana group A yene Gambia, Benin and Congo na ye kai tifo ne ahwefo say the national under 20 Black Satellites omo ene begina Ghana name ene group B no omo camp Senegal, South Sudan, Uganda, Tunisia and Nigeria omo ene wo group B. Zach yento so
asema was not episode kan nyina say if we are a serious country adia football bet me dia maye no tikai bet me generate from football no enke beja produce many engineers and produce more footballers. That is all he's trying to tell us. Ayampa nani amediama sowa enya license no musan no oba second round or mo first round mpo obia asema muntie ni yo division 2 and o mo sign no from second round o mo sign second round no bo second round and we go first round this year and you say Eugene just 1 year o ma ton $600,000 Nigeria government bet $600,000 in 1 year.
Say you for no team no mo pelamte ma me fam what mama de so mo pemu kwala so
no say me e ho asemo
eno ne ina na wo no
e ho asemo mama
we are namte
na mo kwala na contract no end of the season I guess 6 months
end of the season
why not just so
oh sa feel no
ya be mo china okay and e ho bebre feel say e be mo sa
ska no mo de man na no odin ho Debbie.
Na boy no so on sign kotokwa ya.
On cast on sign.
Eti asema honorable Kenya ne said government should take seriousness in sports development. Na in football no say any year and na me ma Argentina how they are getting rich. The government is becoming rich and richer in player sales. So they've getting keen interest in player development in Argentina because they know say player develop here on beton me pacho honorable Haruna Idrisi
why a politics I'm so open there experience politics or match power my year pa on bear 5 for can be or say from the time where politics he has never received a cash money in his account of that magnitude on his account means he down abroad boom in politics
how much
or say
2%
agent
honorable yes. And that it looks like say
17 million pounds.
Oh, the member why Ishaku Black Stars? Then I will go into that.
Because education now educated on Eska assembly how I say government is show interest with football.
Yeah.
Say boy mukaka say this here.
Me say
for 2 minutes.
Leicester and sporting agreement say at the end of the season if Leicester qualifies to the Premier League, which they are on course, they are buying Ishaku 17 million pounds. That money will be given to Sporting, and that contract between Sporting and Ishaku management, Ishaku management will move 40%.
Okay, which Steph has come on?
Steph has come home.
Okay,
your own brother, Prince Omar Ibrahim, come home. And Steph has honorable represented Steph.
Omar Benyabi.
40% no.
40% no. It means Steph has been 6.8 million.
Good.
Steph has agent.
About 8 million.
About 6.8 million a walk na ebedua. Stephas and the agency, Prince Omar and his agent outside no 50-50.
And Uchema says 6.8 and 3.4.
Okay.
3.4.
About boy, why don't you talk about you saying?
And I say a good money. A good money.
I'll be able to be the
a good money.
Player when you're 3.4.
There are a lot of goodies. What's that deal? Before Sadi we be fano. Edu we na Leicester ejina I think 15 million
pounds.
Aye. And Sporting ejina 17. So he has to take Prince Omar and management to speak to Honorable. Say they will forgo some amount of musica. Team no engine tum stuff as new tum na on transfer boy no. What I say? That 70 is a bar and that sikana almost 2 no. Prince Omar and agent na jetum say they will forgo that amount. And the fan say if 6 million kwa na ba na so me no decide say e mu 2 million kwa no o de let's afford sportive for enfanka 4 million something agro
Zach to aso
e ka sama ya kan yana say you the right investment on man way will be rich because in terms of resources I say your gold your diamond your timber your den cocoa ni nya no one natural resources and Yakupon has to the kind of football. Football. Can't get big no no. But we have greedy, selfish football people. They be mutano selfish interest. How to make their stomach
Zakito.
No, but
Kofi Zakito.
Kofi
Zakito. Kofi Zakito.
You see,
nobody's even
talking about what they spent. It's as if I'm not looking at it. Who's a chroma say no? Obia on about ko business, ko engineer, ko and all kase. Say you better kicking interest in sports and one area. You benya sika na ya kwanya ye de bia enye papa yi. Wa mun ye
Football na ska wo
I said football na ka no we invest ya. Ya kwanya ye de bia tutu wa mun ye. Wa mun plans no.
Say ye engineers nso free mu a. Ofie kwan na we oba na wusun. Futuro.
Hwe afi okọ area na. Area si na mo twa cha no.
There say.
No na say utumi say ade e say kwan pa. Na o mo twa de mo be mo na si na esi wo. Amunya so munya kan wa mo draw plans no. You understand? So, eti the ekosolo. Jibo, I was say you take keen interest in football proper development. Say honorable MP Haruna Idrisu upon years in politics because Kroma dey see baby as ka open politics or na koya no rich or say sense of politics say sika boom abeto na accounts mu say a BC don na bra boom say quantum no yes quantum no
na no just oni bi
say abom bam ohun bi da on accounts mu this is auto in Saku.
Okay. Anyway, this.
Say no dey go talk carry.
Na na bra o invest mo no. Who say Isaku na yan dey o. Ana o ko to Karela.
Kaya de nyoma ya jegu.
70.
Coach na jayu.
Nyoma ya jegu.
Wadamfo no. Ono wona pam no.
Story na ho ne de.
No, on so waka no.
No pam no so jade.
Energy for man over.
So, enti e wo say pe kwan na ye football ni yi.
Okay.
Enti se na be ya e fe panyi onu kwa nko diska no onu kwa ne nkofo no mudi one ne chief of staff
ye be frɛ wo
na mo che no mudi
ye be frɛ wo
ada ono se ko no chief of staff no match no mudi omu esco na mo che no mudi na mo take clubs na me kyerɛ wo teams na mo rekɔ na no ekɔ tournament bi o se Turkey se na enyu
Serbia
zito team no de koye no
listen no teams no only one team and me no wo yenim Brekum youngsters almost in the junior team of Bechem youngsters almost in the junior team of Bechem United team that can mean you nimba kukura apart from Benab yes Benab so oh Kroma say I team new teams so at your own domuye we are cross alaya ni am work with team no I like to FC ni am more players
now
so ni am more players now they year out one oh wow say Obed yeah say Obed football club no work with there na ye the place for oh Befo Academy FC now what o there na mo ye eti say football say ya e be gu jibo
e kire din yankoi.
Well, we are still talking about this was another issue, no. First thing when it comes to fixing your issues, admitting say you are part of the problem. Excuses is made for weak leaders. So, Mr. Wilson, come on, so me pick this portion. The first thing that every football people I saw G2 is that Omwankasa as a group, Omunyoma family enough to set a proper foundation for others to lay extra bricks on it. Period. Abrabona aye bono. Start free wankasa also. Se jibo wan settle foundation ya nipa no pe wasem se den oba onya hwe odi bibi papa bibi abesi sunti emfa. So what you say? Now when you look at football people here, what is the kind of foundation of Masetia to Krum ha? Other stakeholders baba support to am dynamic jina hoye. That's why I have issues with. Blasters you call tournament and your man ko ya Ghana for Kasano. Majority of the football people, they are quiet. I'm a common too. But in common out Ghana for Dina, they are analyzing football from a pointer and your man ko ya football people mom and I will see kasem ebe ko ya mamo. Because they have more football people in a massive investment with game. So you should be in a position to protect your investment. But what you common in football phone in common, it looks like they are okay with how their investment, directing a fact. As when you're comfortable, so everything is okay, your investment you go ye. But clearly, you are not getting the reward from more investment amoye. And that's why I have issues. The last time now we can have asem. The last time now we can kotuko asem. Yembi say after this tournament, how many clubs in Aba Bontia are more engaged in a holistic approach to analyze the problems of Ghana football and move along? So we open up for solutions. People outside the football people no many abre. But muankasa omu tobut Omoankasa, Omofakano, omo active in the football business. And so money bro more investment as inform. Because omu apart from so inform, don't be are putting blames on other people. And to be kwakasa, there be budget in a sope. Na ka budget inka ye pe kwan bi so ti bi so e de be share league mu e de be share ha na obi a ye ti bi be share league no obe benefit no no wasori agina bonte kasa o tia wa o kasa asem no o juro say yeah, what tournament? You're spending almost $6.8 million on activities of the Blasters. Opinion we are kujina baby said Debbie. Yeah, well the other countries what tournament here they are spending less. Looking at the hardship, the lower system of our football in Sofana. And then Anka says can yen tibi and fan beshim na football near Nipane Kebiaman, Nipane Krokas Asemno. On your beneficiary if this initiative is being processed on benefit you say ni panu said there be momo bre nti anti mbre mo no na football for na anke tibi bre na on any beje no onu momo to say ni pana yampia. And sometimes when you get to a stage you feel like kofu inja o man se momo no more like omo want to da no momre because look like wow person o papa mo no wo mo mpe
omo nse obi omo hia bibi
exactly because ke call tournament yi baye. Yeah, football people, I said, there be Ghana Premier League now. What about almost 38 matches now? Oh, less than $50,000. Less than 50,000 because Ghana Premier League would when you say dollar rating at 30 now, when you pay $25,000, cry Andrew. They spend 6 point something or Blasters who Obi Koka instead of seeing clubs, you can say there be FA. Let's come together. When we are dealing with issues involving the government, young fancy government in Muse, Sasi Hoye years through be into while some investor was wrong, Mumian Pekka cram from Beshasi Mon. They will not say that. They will keep quiet. They will shift blames. Almost shifty blames the Kwa, no more shift to Kwa, no more shift to Kwa. Almost shifting to no Kasa Wechiri, cowards, and hypocrites, almost Kasa Wechiri. They will never come out to speak. So, Jibo, I'll come back to this issue. Asema Mr. Wilson Ken. Anybody from football obe predict solutions obe ignore football people ne FA no enya solution ebe boa because solution bi ade bebe bia no omo be apply solution in football for no so if they don't change you better start solutions so we are seeing akwa kogu omo contest na no if they don't apply it useless and that is where we stand now. I'll come back to this. So we share your World Cup and no American. The FA convinced the Minister of Youth and Sports that the national team, one national team, the Blasters, and had $25 million. And they succeeded in getting the government to support this campaign. What we say, if we are getting $1 million of proper investment in our league every year, do you know what will come out of it? $1 million. Imagine, say,
the FA goes to the government with a proper document
to convince the government
prepared
as to why are investing $25 million will help the Blasters. Will help the Blasters. No more convince you more. But do local league now, they are not able to build a document enough to convince the government. So they my $1 million for a season. This is the potential benefit.
And I say, better still, the FA goes to the government. Yeah, but I say, yeah, World Cup, you had $25 million. Oh boy, MA Rizzi says, your league, you know, over the course of 3 years.
Good.
Say, invested $25 million. When a
bit me.
Honorable, I don't know, this better player.
Good.
Enya, $5 million.
You better percentage.
And the invested on your $5 million or the back economy.
On the back, government got better tax.
And tax aspect in
component
all the other ones now. Kotokobeton,
because when you invest, the clubs will be financially sound to compete well in other tournaments in Africa. Remember the value of the players. Therefore, this is the potential returns.
It's how the way, Jibo, FA no, any football people no, cannot dedicate a certain amount of money and per consultant. And put this document back
and you sue media no, and you sue media no to fight such a project.
Adeway.
You say Makasa. We have documents new
now media.
No one release your media no. What you say? You release it to the media.
The media under pressure.
The media na some into Amofa Kumasi a say on an average Kotoko game, the economy of Kumasi, this is the potential benefit. No matter hotels, Tibia hotels, any this amount of money. Paps, any this. Caps. Omo talk caps, any this.
Fuel.
No matter
one of the best way.
Now penny ya wenye. But the 20 years we know.
Granting interviews, do something. It is not by interviewing. And do something.
Tibo, you and I, one. Ya jitum say, Kotoko bo match kesiye ewo Kumasia. Ya omo mu free chiribe ebeji hotels ya jitum. Yenim chichinga fwa omo around stadium a. Ebo be 3 a no ma start e bonyum. E bon pa se Kotoko nse because nkofo be sitting. What did they make her say? Yeah, omo talk other things. Omo benefit it. Yeah, workers say yeah, Juma or ha. Omo benya omo sanu Juma. Yeah, Kotoko players omo nya omo sanu Juma. Enti e kekani nyina abomo on one day a ne atro. Ebia the value, economic value of one Kotoko game. Economy of Ghana. This amount. So 70 matches. Saying. Yeah, we are near Kodoma. Near Koya research no ho. Near Ko Brekum. So look at these major cities are clubs nebo. Sama Boy, Takwa, Doma, Brekum, Nkranza, Ana Ebia, Techiman, and Swatre, Sunyane, because there's Bofu Sunyane, Yeriania Kwatamale. So on say one match day in the Ghana Premier League, you know, we are talking about when you're less than 8 major cities in Ghana. Okay. The economy will be affected by the game because your baby any. Imagine say your bomb match kese obabi ani ahwe ni peko your bomb match e watakwa ni peko your bomb match e wo dawu ni peko enti e kata cross say Pando Heart of Lions aba omobobo hoho ya proper research who the impact of Heart of Lions matches you can even go to the extent of adding Division 1 teams. Say Division 1 you have about 48 Division 1 teams. On every match day, this is the potential benefit. No, what can you now boom? And you blackmail the government. Then American, the government in your willing, you get the media to hammer this for almost a month. Now what discount? Now what you transparent and proper expenditure. Okay. I was saying, "Can I be quite jinu?" Ni MBC I was say, "Enfa impact and be develop your game nana."
Sir Obed, a champion, former communication director of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. A Chiredin.
No, a member of the board of directors.
Yeah.
No member of the board.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Board.
Management and board members.
And a management board.
A management board. Yeah. Okay. Any director no.
Timani Edimudin Koefi as board.
We are one time a board member of Kotoko.
Okay.
Tiana will see via the show.
See idea what my who says he said no I say refer to you as
we will see via the show.
Former board member of the almighty club here Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
Yes, your program Naseno and ye obede question by Busa Rashid Note.
Yeah.
The current situation. Rashid Note and an agent. Omo every program no. And on mama a video.
Rashid not a video.
Aye.
Meti say na say na ko ba Kotoko be training, ko be start training.
Mama a video. And na meti story bi. Na me catch Zakito so mo ko hwim. Say minister story na no kra, obedu betin aboa. Say Rashid ono an requested for termination.
I would want to with the Mami Newsumo was there the agents and the management. Say omo last letter to Kotoko. Na Kotoko demanded a termination, which they rejected. So Tiana said, "Enya no krobet me clarify."
Okay.
So Kotoko demanded a termination, which they rejected.
Ubetimi ako a promise radio, and afi or a passport on Facebook.
They want started with Kotoko.
Rashid Note, and the current training awoye and edasono masende diaba. I just say oboabo hobe say wadani rasta no. Matisse
say also ye fitter any omra because omo hu say otifie no mutua ne ka no sabi omo tu sika tugu kwa any oba training na so we team the player so this video here I'm not surprised because I'm sure say from here then he will join the team full skill training
na time we dey one time koto
Oh, na say nkofo dey training. Say boxing for no nyina won dey time won dey training.
Akwana is serious o.
Say na ni abere say oba no bebo.
Ba Rashid we player o.
Ball do nimbo.
Hi.
One do nimbo.
Enti Rashid not there so eno no.
Enti afi kotoko season they are about to in team again no. Maford no.
Believable.
Okay.
And I left him also the
maybe in team, by in team, honestly speaking, in team, che fiti in, ye be damna, che bemu, but in team justify no.
Okay.
Ope kot ko signings. Yes, ope kot ko signings na. Omun team justify obohona within team beka because Sharif Mohammed unfortunately we pra. Obexre say nipa mienu adwuma nipa ba ko betimi aye. Because at that time, that Kotokobo 2 holding, 1 creative.
Na Sharif Abakuma say.
Yes, waba be yen ni POP ni your menya.
Yes, now munye discipline kakra.
What is any discipline some?
No. Akwensia say.
Akwensia.
Player
Abobo. Team
player Abobo.
Ashi ogun pa.
Player Abobo.
Ashi ogun.
Na akotena mototu. Sade ade no otwi moto no. Na wotwa kakra.
Anajo. Asan ya anajo so kan ho.
How? A team born who catch your cabosome. It's the one who cab and from the air season,
no, he's
out. He's out.
We are crano. Our friend is home run. No, pay Tamal baby no coach in the or by name engine is Akosu. No, say the net, you know. They know to let's say so much. In the meantime, chasing there at the near no. I send an air no, say you so much a chance I know what media about because now so better like a moon. Play. I am into a move. No, but entire clubs no. I say be a three. I say yes, I can now media for now. Be I can be. We are so present to play your but you say oh car. As I can Sammy Focus. Sammy Focus.
I say team take advantage of this. Honestly, this is second round of players be some more woman as well.
It's pressure on the fire.
Obitsa Samoa say. Fuseni Sahaku.
Abodu.
Yes. Fuseni Sahaku. Auguste de Japan.
No. Oh.
Also be uncle. And to quote Abano. That did people pronouncing wrong.
Oh, Bombete.
Kote na Kote. Kote. Good. Kote Abano.
Is it got to go right back, say?
5.
Abodo.
Yes. Isaaku. Kote. And Adasa. Prince Adasa. On the youth team.
053616160.
What I say?
05361788883. Ubetimi afre na waba eye program no so 05361616070 05361788883 na also the wasem aba ha eye promise 102.7. Hello. Yes sir, udini baby akase fukasa no wo fom tia no ama ne so ama me.
This moment, football and Monamuka and some kind of Prebia Yidi. Now, I'm question me no an person Busa or Pana for me, of course, who do Team Silibida. I say, who do Kotoko or who do Kinfesa. The person Busan said, some at the puppet and or the Papa. I said, to ask you, also, actually, I didn't know Dima, I see you. And now, want to Bossy, you can't send it free. I just say free Tamalia. Or person defense to Bois, then you know, when you I'm telling you, that is you about the fire, I didn't say free Tamalia. Or person defense, I you. Now, I don't know. What we want to Bossy,
Hey, yeah, that's it. Yantuaso, hello. Hello. Oh, I'm saying, okay, about your dinner, baby, I got free. Okay, I'm so to me and so hello.
Hello.
Yes, I'm back to dinner, baby. I can say free.
You tell me as number and maybe you can say free quite so.
Okay. But I was not by you.
And someone more can emit the papa, especially with say on please obedience can. And say also GFP. A short proposal come out government the musican. But the only thing found on say before that Embra satellite need starlet as they need national na abine book cabo players mo some of two players no saying na banya doing those this and I be presently some say what do you call it mediama atom player that player not toy abine ya say let's forget about that even interior interior even they say protocol another has to player say every team say that kind of the team no only clear hot tax the man buy so they make no and a player who was signing on fee buja that player no or this kana or clear tax the man buy these are some of the things in tier GFP no only interest are proposed are not called because for the qua all these things will come out. Ebina na utamu ekoya ya kunya problem no.
Okay.
Enti mo hwe hoye papa.
Abanyi yada ase yento aso. Hello. Okay. This is back on the okay. 0536161607 and 0536178883. Ubetimi afre na wabaso. Happy birthday to Honorable Opon Fusu. Oye Kane Minister of Local Government and oye former NDC Member of Parliament for Wasa and Menfi East. And eye na woda. And happy birthday, Honorable Yentoaso Same with course no. Hello. Hello. Oh, Same. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Open your bacho dini baby akase free.
Yeah, promise Ken. Bacho we promise TV ni.
Bacho I promise TV ni.
Hello.
Bacho ye tie wo promise TV ni.
Yeah, promise Ken. Me kase free achim otem.
Okay.
Me masem kakra me work an it. Abanu on university or local teams no more. Sene be afa amononi for the top players now. On beti nya clauses ya abanu to be benefit wo. Aye class no. Na the sika se mu nkomu mu a. Then na expect say first kakesia group isu di wodi bi boa teams no. Ama players ne ka o tia mu kama ne kosoro. This abana memwa. Ebe na abani enya kakrefi sa player transfers no.
Okay.
Timi nyame sere say abani su bebem. Because teams do water bre o mo create teams o mo bre. Aha no no we no Serbia obenya sponsor companies bi ebe boa. Ya na yeti. Timi su madin tere kakra no.
Okay, that's it for your contribution. Oh, the line bako high. But mon try de betum na waba na de mo yaba nti same yamfa bako mienu bi na yen sorry so. Omo betimi aba no na yafa omo say the line is here no. Sia
yeah, zabugu.
Say ye kwano no.
Yeah, kwano no. Na there are a lot of things I think that we need to engage, and the government can also bring up a proposal. I bet me aboa Indian football na kusi.
Wa uni Kwame Kese.
US.
The United States of America. Kwame Kese ne stepmother edafom.
Oh, kafra Kwame.
Madame Joyce Lovia Boating.
Okay.
Edia bebre na de frɛ no Nana Amafusu a.
Okay.
na September bosumi ne de woman ne de tosu dunson February bosumi woman February bosumi ne de tosu dunson ɛda ne yɛmemeda ɛne yɛbɛyɛ na wɔtweda no ɛwɔ Etimetim station.
Oh, okay.
Etimetim station. Kwame Kese akansie ɛwɔ United States of America.
We say we go to Jum. To do a so be continuous me ko.
Sekesi de minu aprakope. Minu aprakope. Mama what say? Saturday di anim yae. Archie technician. Oh, okay. Send nkran kwa so.
Me kwa
so. So on the
15th of March so me bra penny di no baso.
Di
Ferdinand Ofosu Sechi.
Enye nduru edu e be ya
15th of March.
Ya de musia. Maame nyaako, maame afia nyaako. Tenasi don sia kase bo no e de aba. Maame nkwa na ba ya na. No fata from pon. Nti ya de musia. Ye be hia nyame ya adoma ochina. Edamu nyina ase koso anati Promise 102.7 saso na wo hwe on Promise TV. News at 6 na to us. News.
Anyumre yabemo ajo ani akwaba. Ahaya Promise 102.7 Kumasi adumbo sebada ankesie num ana yanim wadi ahia no nsia toso mienu anya abo ne wagefo boso ne da edi kan no nsia ya etoso mienu ana yatra se ye bom kase chichiri pinchem nsam ne dos information centers outward na mana city tapade num Bacho ko Facebook live ne so bo Promise Radio na chef wadwen kyerɛ bra yama no akwa bebe ken kan brepem e dia fraka se no na ensam no atifi binom